I'm Avi, but I'm here to tell you that your own mind is against you. It is very important and crucial that you conquer your own mind. And any successful person or any dreamer, I think, should know that. And especially the people that have already reached success already know this. But as I grow, you start to realize, or at least I have started to realize, that there are two voices in your head. And one of them tells you these productive things and you listen to them and you end up growing because of it, because you get these you generate these great thoughts, and they're usually telling you to do something like, hey, maybe you should read right now, or you need to meditate, or almost reminders in a way. And it allows you to grow and become something great. But there's a second voice, and this is the scary part, because this voice wants to see you fail. There is a part in your own brain that wants to see you fail. I need you to take that in for a second because it's kind of scary, and it should feel frightening to you that there is a part in your own brain that wants to see you fail. There are two ways to kind of combat this, which I will be getting to, but I need you to know that there is a part in your brain that wants you to fail. And what I mean by that is they wants to cope. This voice, you can call it a coping voice because really it's coping. This part of your brain likes to cope, and coping is what makes you fail. And an example of it would be, let's say you're going to the gym and you were planning on working out abs as well while you were there, but you start to tell yourself, I should just do abs at home. I mean, it'll probably be easier and it'll probably be way better. And I can also just do all these other things. And no, that's coping. Because you're not going to tell yourself, no one talks to themselves this way. You're not going to say, I'm not going to do abs at the gym because I'm lazy and I want to do them later. No one's going to say that to themselves. I wouldn't say that to myself. I would I would say what the first thing that I said. I said I would cope necessarily and say that I would do them later because it would probably be a lot better. Just do the thing now. Because coping isn't going to help you. It's just going to prevent you from being successful. And no matter how good it might seem, it's really damaging you and not being really any use to you. It's coping gives you no value. It just kind of degrades your words in a way, especially if you don't follow through with the cope, which none of us do. That's kind of why we cope in the first place. And the way you can kind of firstly stop it is by just doing the thing when you said you would. If you said you were going to go to the gym to hit abs and biceps, arms, and you hit arms and you still need to hit abs, that's the next thing you need to do. Just hit abs, even if it's a little bit of it. Just do the thing. And when you follow through with this thing, you're you're defeating the coping voice in your head. And even if it's a little bit, you're defeating it because you're making your mind prioritize that voice that's giving you all these good thoughts and telling you to even go to the gym in the first place, creating the good habits. You're listening to that voice and you're refusing the second one by doing the things when you said you would do them. Now, there are sometimes, let's say we can get past the kind of coping whenever it comes to being lethargic or being lazy, but sometimes we feel tired. And that's the second part to coping, to like, let's say we are keeping track on doing these things, but we feel really tired this day. Like, man, I can't do this. Like, I just, it really hurts. And like, I don't know if I can get up and go for that run. The next thing that you're supposed to do is make the task that you want to do smaller. Not as in maybe the amount, just the steps it requires to actually doing it. And for example, the run, let's say you want to go for a run, but you're feeling still kind of tired and you can't really get out of bed. So what you do is instead of making the run your um, priority, the primary goal, just say you'll step outside for a few minutes. Like you'll just go on your front porch. That's a lot easier, right? You can do that. Like you can easily just get up, open the door, step out for a few minutes, maybe get some sunlight, and then you can come back in if you want. Now the cool thing, the trick is whenever you do that and you step outside, you start to realize like your brain starts to think like, man, I kind of want to just go on that run now. Because you stepped outside, you made it easier for yourself. You made it easier and obvious for you to do that habit, to find success in that thing. Because whenever you're outside, you're like, I might as well, since I'm already outside, I might as well just go for that run. Why not? And whenever you make the tasks that you want to do smaller, it makes it so much easier for you to actually refuse that inner coping voice and follow through with success and truly get to a place that you'll be satisfied with. Now, I think in my next video, I'm going to talk about this a bit more because I think in my next video, it'll be how to get out of a rut. Because this, you can follow what I've said in this video to get out of a rut, but there are way more things that I want to add to it. So stay tuned for that video if you'd like. But I need you to realize that if you're a dreamer or you want to be successful, you need to conquer your mind. Because whenever you conquer your mind, you can do anything. You can be successful. You can truly, really get these dreams. You can actually follow through with your dreams, your passions. You can conquer anything and everything, it almost feels like, because you've done the things necessarily. You've created the discipline. Because discipline and mindset are two so important things to even just be successful in conquering your mind. Discipline will make everything so much easier if you create it for yourself. I truly mean that, and I guarantee you, the more discipline that you have in your life, the easier everything else will become. Doing the thing is the hard part. So the easier you make it for yourself and the less you listen to this coping voice, the more success you will find. I truly hope that you have a beautiful rest of your day, and I love every single one of you that decides to watch my videos. If you want to talk to me more, my email's in the description. And again, I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day and get to work on the things that you know you're supposed to be doing, because that's exactly what I'm going to do after I end this video. Again, I love you all.